101.3 KDWB.
Pulling out some leftovers from last week, and my God, did something happen last week where some weird things started rolling in at the end of normal or nope. If you have one, you can text it into 53921. Let's start out with this one. Normal or nope, I bite my nails off, and then I use the nail to floss my teeth.
Yeah.
Normal or nope. You could argue you use your fingernails to pick out food from your teeth. How is it different? But I think you know the difference.
It's like, well, yeah, but if I cut off my arm and then I use my other arm to smack you with my arm, it's disturbing.
No, you're right.
It's disturbing is what it is.
Yeah, that's a nope for me.
And also,
is it a nope for you?
Do you not have like a floss picker nearby? Or maybe you're on the go or something?
Fingernail.
You got to keep these things in your car. Something you learn as an adult. You always keep like extra floss in your car, extra deodorant in your car, tweezers if you need that. You just think about like, what can I use in a pinch? And then you just keep it right there in that there glove box or like a backpack or whatever you bring to work or whatever.
Normal or nope, I pour my seltzers into a glass. Then I swish it around with a straw because I don't like the carbonation.
Nope.
I feel like you're not drinking like a LaCroix or like a Spindrift for the flavor, really. It's like partly for the carbonation. Nah?
Yeah, we've become so European. Like, sparkling water was just not popular here. We are a still water nation. Then you travel to Europe and like still or sparkling. What the hell are you talking about? Still, and they're Americans. Next thing you know, LaCroix pops off, and now there's 4 billion flavored waters we're spinning out the ass on.
I'm so happy I don't like any of that
I
stuff.
know. I don't think Tina does either. Our friend Tina. Like, I want it to burn me. I want the carbonation to roar through my esophagus,
yeah,
you know?
Dude, I'll spin on a drift every day of the week.
Yeah, we know you crack it open in the middle of the show.
Normal or nope, leaving a butter knife at the edge of the sink because I might make another sandwich.
No, I hate this.
Yes.
I do it.
I do too. I always leave silverware waiting for if I need to use it again.
Okay,
Absolutely.
I get that, but if it's on a paper towel somewhere not near the sink, I hate the thought of it by the sink and just like all the germs from the sink like crawling onto that, and then you like use it to put
You're
it.
right. I don't put it by the sink. I leave it on my cutting board.
That's normal. Yeah, I'll take that.
I leave it where it lays. There is no rhyme or reason. Where did I butter my toast today? Was it by the toaster? Was it by the kitchen sink? Was it in the living room? Just kidding. I don't know the living room, but was it on the kitchen island? That's where the knife stays. But sometimes I will have half of it hanging over the sink because I don't want the goo to touch the counter.
Do you have paper towel or like a?
Yeah. But I find that my husband's very wasteful with paper towels, and it frustrates me.
I feel like that's a dude thing.
He
Colt,
uses
are you like
so
that?
many. He uses like 100 paper towels
Oh
constantly.
My gosh,
No.
When
I don't
he's
get
cooking,
it.
I'll go and it looks like a whole roll was used, and I'm like, "What the hell happened in here?" He's like, "Oh, I used 2." I'm like, "I can see 2 right there. I can
Okay,
see
I will say
47 in the
this.
trash can."
We usually get the Kirkland brand of paper towel, and then they were out at Costco in Chaska for some reason, and we got actual like quality paper towel, and I was like, "Oh my God." The amount of it's you can't even compare it. It's just the Kirkland brand. You basically put it on the water and the water is dripping everywhere still. But I don't know what they're putting in paper towel at like wherever we got it. But the amount of absorption it has, where does it go?
That's what just happened. I thought you were going to admit to using a bunch of paper towels, and instead you're doing an ad.
No, what I'm saying
for
is
a
it's
brand.
not your husband's fault. If you're going to Kirkland to get your paper towels,
We're not. We get them at Target.
Okay, that's your husband's fault for sure.
I know it's his fault, and he also lies about it. It's like his like dirty little secret. I'm like, use a hand towel. But I should have known he wouldn't use a hand towel because when I met him and he lived in an apartment by himself, he had one crusty washcloth as a hand towel in his bathroom. Let me tell you what I was wiping my hands on. Old Krusty McGee.
At least he had one. I remember being at a guy's place once. He didn't have a single towel washcloth, not a thing. Nothing in the bathroom, nothing. I was like, do you shower?
That's air dry, Daddy.
What is this? Someone texted in, though, on that same vein, is normal or nope, my husband uses a new clean towel every time he showers. I feel like
Does
that's
he shower
wasteful.
every day? Does he shower every day?
I think so. She says, I use a towel a week. I think that's about where I'm at.
Dude, I'll go until that thing starts smelling a little bit. And I'm like, all right, I got to wash it.
Okay, can you stop yourself and look in the mirror? The way you are the most hypocritical B word I've ever heard.
Say it.
So you're telling me that you oh, I don't want a butter knife near where a sink might have any germs coming there, but I'll use a towel until it stinks. Who are you?
Yeah, because it's a difference between smelling a little mildewy or like, raw
That's
chicken being by your peanut butter and jelly.
How much raw
knife.
chicken do you put in your sink? I don't put any raw chicken in my sink ever.
Well, do you have dishes that are dirty that have touched other things, and then you're using the water to like spray it, and then that water sprays places and like moves the bacteria
when
around?
I have dirty dishes, I put them in the dishwasher. I don't let them sit in the sink and just like collect
right, but
flies.
do you rinse it off in the sink first?
No. Actually, I usually don't.
That's even crazier.
No, it's not, because you're not supposed to be cleaning your dishes before you put it in the dishwasher. That's a myth.
Nah, I think whoever said that is dishwasher companies
I
trying
do
to.
too. I agree. Because I have a very nice new dishwasher, and it still doesn't always.
Doesn't sound very nice to me then, Jenny.
Dishwasher companies are trying to get your dishwasher to break
That's great.
sooner. That's what I think.
I don't believe that.
Big
but-
dishwashers coming for
Big
me?
dishwasher, yeah.
Okay.
Well,
All right.
if someone's calling you out about your paper towel, the normal ones probably have some chemical to absorb water. That's
Yeah,
why
it's,
yours
it's probably
absorbing so much.
true. And I
Back
have
to
thought about that
back
because
to
my
his
wife only
hypocrisy.
does non-chemical type things or no bleach in there or whatever.
I have never looked at the ingredients of a paper towel in my life, and I refuse to start today.
You're probably rubbing bleach on that body.
Hello, we
Why are
have
you
all
rubbing-
of our lady products are dabbed in
Hold
bleach
on.
that we're placing within our body.
Why
Not my
are we
wife's. They're
rubbing
like
paper
$50 per tampon. It's crazy out here.
Oh, God forbid she doesn't want to put the horrible
That's what
chemicals
I'm
in her
saying.
body.
She's all about it. She's like, I don't know what's
I
going
put
on,
the
but
chemicals in my body. I'm too cheap.
sometimes
That's the problem.
Right on up there.
I like
That's
little.
the problem, not you,
Shoot her
with
in.
the companies.
I could tell too when I use something that has a chemical in it because my wife is kind of like, I don't know, she's made me soft. So when I do use like, let's say bleach toilet paper, it is kind of like a.
What do you mean bleach toilet paper?
It is kind of like a little nicotine hit. It's like smoking a cig for the first time. You get a little bit
But
of a
on your
rush.
rectum?
You've got to get out and live a little more. I am concerned for you right now.
I'm microdosing bleach toilet paper.
Some of this cold as bananas.
Oh my God, it
Yeah,
says
he is.
most standard toilet paper is bleached. I didn't know it.
Oh, start reading the package, baby.
I will not. 10 toes down, I am not
There
going to
is
start
something
reading the
about it.
packages
You
on my
get a
toilet paper.
head rush if you get a bleach toilet paper and it hits your backside the right way. You
Well,
get
now I'm going to be looking at the ingredients just to get a hit.
pull that.
All right, that's normal or nope. We're done. We're going to come back.
Okay.
We're not even doing another round of normal or nope because you're not topping it.
No.
Instead, we've each written a diss track. We'll explain next. There are certain rules, and they are in your household, and maybe it's you take your shoes off when you come in the door, sure. But there are rules that your dog has put into place in your household. We want to hear what yours are. You can call 651-989-KDWB. Rule in our household. When I get any ice from the freezer, Frank gets an ice cube. It's a rule. Frank comes up, like, click, 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 so excited, and I get my scoop of ice from my cup, and then I toss one in Frank's little jaw's mouth, and he runs off so happy. It's like a little chicken treat for him. He loves ice, but that is a rule in our household.
Does
You
he
get
like
ice.
chomp it
He
then?
does. And I don't know what it is, but I almost always love giving a tortilla chip to my dogs because I think it's so funny
Oh,
to
the
hear them
chomp?
chomping
Yeah.
a chip.
It
you
is
give him a-
really funny.
If you give them a cheese puff too, just
Oh, really? I tried to be really good about not giving my dogs like human food, but
Yeah.
sometimes like if a kettle cooked chip falls and it's extra crunchy, oh, I get a laugh out of it. I really do.
my dog Percy, one of his rules is I get up super early, obviously earlier than my entire family, and my dog loves to sleep with one of my daughters, okay? And I'm kind of loud in the morning, so I'm like making coffee, I'm doing stuff, getting around for the day, so I like to shut her door after I get up, right?
Yeah.
He refuses to leave her bed. So now every time I get up, I pick up this 75-pound mini Australian
I
Shepherd.
thought he lost weight.
He
Yeah.
did. And I carry him to the bed and tuck him in with a blanket, and he lays there undisturbed until I
Okay.
leave the house.
Well, no offense. You started that, okay? That seems like the rule that you put in place.
Well, he was
for
like, I'm
him.
not going to leave her. If I
Percy.
shut the door and he hears me just milling around out there,
Yeah.
he'll come to the door. Such a good dog, doesn't bark, but he'll heavy breathe to let you know he's on the other side of the door. So he'll go,
Me walking upstairs. What's the rule your dog has put into place? I know we have some talk backs
Yeah.
we want to get to.
Let's do Brenda's right
all
here.
Here we
So
go.
I have 4 dogs. I have a fenced-in backyard. My fiance smokes in the front, and one of my dogs demands to go out in front at night when it's dark to to go pee every time if he has a cigarette.
Oh, he's trying to find those cigs. I think your dog has a smoking problem.
Your dog, yeah, you need to get that dog a nicotine patch, stat. All right, Jenna.
Rule is that if he is getting locked out of the bedroom so we can have some private hanky-panky time, he demands at least 2 treats. So he does often get them because he deserves it.
So while you're hooking up, your dog's you gotta distract. Do you hook up with your dogs present in the room?
Okay, let's rephrase it. You took a pause where a pause shouldn't have been placed.
Okay, do you hook up with your dogs present in the room?
Okay, you did it again. No. Well, actually we have. Yeah, for sure.
Oh, I've done it with dogs on the bed.
Well,
You guys haven't? Your dogs aren't like that obsessed with you?
would you
Jake
say you
would
do?
never allow it.
No,
Would you say you do?
it doesn't matter, Colt.
You do
I
what?
thought you were having a celibate summer, Jenny.
I didn't say it was recent. I'm just saying in
Okay.
previous relationships, I've done it with dogs on the bed.
I bet you so many people listening have
I
actually.
was going to say.
Frank will
I'm not
always
gonna
be
sit
there, but
and
Jake's like,
take
get out of here, get out of here. He doesn't want him in there.
All right, if you hit us up on the
we know Frank's there.
on the
Here we
text
go.
line right now 53921. Let us know if you've done that.
Here are some house rules that the dogs have put in place. Let's see. My dog gets ice cream every night,
Whoa,
and they will let you know when it's time. Okay, you guys got to pull back on that. This text says,
You're
when
not
my
Dairy
husband
Queen.
gets ice cream treats, so does our dog. He gets a frosty paw, laugh cry emoji, at 7 p.m. every night. Dang! Here is a house rule. My animal's house rule is that when the oldest dog gets her pills in the morning, in her morning cheese, the younger dog and the 2 cats also get to participate in the cheese. It's a house rule. Scout's house rule is that if you have string cheese, you share. String for me, string for him. Me, him, and so on.
Aw.
Dang.
My parents' dog has a seat at the dinner table. He doesn't eat, doesn't touch anything, but he does get to sit in the chair and observe.
Aw,
Man,
That's
that's
a house
so
rule.
cute.
That's boss status right there.
There's
That
a dog
is.
I watch quite often. His name is Blue, and he's the best, and he is my little shadow. So bathrooms it's always a group activity for us. So when I'm in the bathroom, Blue's in the bathroom with me. We're always together.
You know,
That dog's sick. That dog is sick.
he likes the smells. He's too
Get that
into
dog
smells.
a gas mask immediately.
Yeah, when my Siamese was a wee little lad, he would like to just he would nestle himself in the pants. You know what I mean? When you're in the bathroom, and like he would just like use it as like its own little bed, like a little like a little shelf type of area. That's what he would do, and it was kind of like a nice bonding experience. And I think he got really close to me while that was happening.
Colt. There's a lot of people
How
texting
hot's
in, by
that
the way.
crotch run, brother? Oh, gosh.
Well, it was either that or him outside of the door going. Dude, the amount of times I thought about strangling my cat because of his annoying little voice. No, I would never.
I get it. I lived with a rascal before. Literally, his name was Rascal, and every once in a while he'd get put on the deck.
But dude, when you're sensory overload and you got 2 kids under 2 crying in the background, wah, wah, and then you're just trying to go to the bathroom and a cat is just wah, you're like, oh my God.
I can actually attest to this because I was on the phone with Colt last week. His family was out of town, and every time he stopped petting his cat, I'd go, "Rah!" It was like losing
You know what? And also,
mind.
yes, I remember your wife. You said that your wife was like, you give these, or no, you told your wife that she gives them too much attention.
And I'm gonna leave. And if you don't pet him, he'll put his claws into your leg and squeeze like a little needle coming in and just rip up
just
all
to
your
remind
clothes.
you.
Yeah. My life's fun.
You're like psychotic, bro. That's not good.
Oh, that sounds peaceful, just being outside with some crickets.
Here we go. Ruby's rule: if there's a Bloody Mary to be had, she gets the beef stick. There's never any question about it. All right, Ruby.
Sounds like my nephew.
Oh.
My dad's house
Your nephew.
rule, when I get cold foam out to put in my coffee, which comes out like Ready Whip, he needs to stand up and get a squirt in his mouth too. This says, my dog gets a piece of salami every single morning.
Nice.
Aw.
Dude, your old dog sounds so fat.
hey,
Ice
now.
cream
Dude, a little-
treat every night.
A little
and
sunrise salami.
Should we come back and do a few talk backs?
That's
'Cause
what
I
your
think
mom's
we've
all
got-
about. Okay, you want to do a talk back right now, or you say come back?
Up to you, Colt.
Dude,
you make the rules here. You're the rule follower.
No,
so.
you control this entire show. Without you, it would crumble and fall apart.
You're
Let's
right.
do
So we're
talk
moving
backs.
on.
Yeah. When we come back, we can do some more talk backs.